Hey guys, Game Man Dan here, and I'm gonna do something I don't do that usually. I want to do it usually, but people don't seem to enjoy it. There are a few people that do enjoy it, and as you can see by the title, I'm really not fooling you. It is a record pickups video. There are some people that love records out there. Just add T11, 3.8, and Classic Metal Fan, for example. And you guys want me to do record videos, and other people don't. So, screw the people that don't want to watch it. I love you if you're watching this. So let's jump right into this with my favorite record I think I have. I picked this up a month or two ago, actually. It is Faces. A nod is as good as a wink to a blind horse. I swear, this album is like gold. It is so good. If you like Jeff Beck, if you like Rod Stewart, but his old stuff, not his new stuff, he's kind of a fag now. But, yeah, it's epic. If you haven't heard the Faces, look them up. They're great. I think this is my favorite album to ever have Rod Stewart or Jeff Beck on it, ever. I'm a big Jeff Beck fan and a big Rod Stewart fan, so Faces and Not As Good As a Wink to a Blind Horse is an amazing album. So one of my favorite artists is Elvis Costello. You've probably heard of him. He's pretty popular. He's popular back in the day, not so much now. But I picked up his first album, My Aim Is True. This has a lot of great songs on it. If you know them, you'll know these songs. That was a car starting, my bad. Welcome to the Working Week. Allison, obviously a good song. Watching Detectives, great song. Angels Wanna Wear My Red Shoes, that's a great song. Yeah, great album. His first one, so it's good to hear his old stuff and how young he was. You can see how young he was on the back of that there. And it's pretty good and original. I only paid $3 for this, and it's so worth it. Keeping it on the trend of Elvis Costello, this is Armed Forces. You can't really understand it on the front. It looks just like a bunch of splatter, but if you look at that, it says Elvis Costello and the attractions, Armed Forces. I don't know if you can see that, but great album. I like a lot of his songs on this album. Accidents Will Happen, great song. Oliver's Army, Party Girl, great song. Chemistry Class, great song. What's So Funny About Peace, Love, and Understanding. So, great album. I'm a pretty big Elvis Costello fan now, so I'm glad to have two of his great albums. So, a lot of people like classic rock, and this is one of the greatest classic rock bands ever. ZZ Top. This is called Eliminator, their best album, in my opinion. It has Gimme All Your Lovin', She's Got Me Under Pressure, I Need You Tonight, Sharp Dressed Man, Legs, I Got the Six, Thug, Dirty Dog, Bad Girl. Like, every song this is good. I can just name them all and they're all good. Really great album cover though. I like that album cover. So yeah, ZZ Top's good. The songs on this are kind of overplayed a little bit on the radio, so I haven't listened to them I've only listened to it once, so pretty cool. This band is kind of love and hate. You either love them or you hate them, and I really love them. This is Men at Work. Cargo is a great album. I actually underestimated this when I got it. I had Business As Usual, which I got at a thrift store real cheap. This one I got at another thrift store, but I've only been there once, and it's pretty good, but I don't live close enough to it. It's by my aunt's house. And I was like, I like the first album. I like Men at Work. So I pick it up, and I like it more than the first album. I've been listening to this once a week for a while now. It's great. It's Men at Work. You can really hear that it's them. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Jive. Who doesn't? That sounds great. Overkill, great song. Upstairs in My House, great song. I Like To. Just a great album. Pretty cool artwork too. On like the beach of Australia. This is an Australian band. If you like Men at Work, I think this is their best album. There's not that many hits on there that you still hear on the radio today, but I think the songs that are on here are really great. So, my teacher is super nice, Mrs. Canton. Shout out. Actually, this year's coming to an end, so I'm kind of sad that I'm not going to be seeing her anymore, but She's really cool. She knows I like records, and she said she had some. And she brought them in for me and my friend Christy Agnostic. And we were like, oh, hell yeah. And I saw this one first, and I was like, bah! And I took it like right out from underneath Chris. This is The Police, Regata de Blanc. I don't know how to say that. Great album. It has Message on a Bottle, Message in a Bottle, Regata de Blanc. Blanc? Yeah, Blanc. That sounds like, right? Walking on the Moon. Great song. Yeah. No Time This Time. That's a good song, too. Great album. I'm a big Police fan, so I'm glad to get this. This is one of my favorite 80s bands other than, like, Men at Work and Elvis Costello, so cool. So I picked this album up, and it sucks, except for one song. This is the Charlie Daniels Band, Million Mile Reflections. Yeah, it's a terrible album. But it has my favorite song by this guy in it, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. And this thing is super warped. Like, I'm playing it on my needle and spinning, and the needle's going like. It's kind of crazy, but I like that one song. It's pretty rockin', but oh man, I can't listen to the rest of it. So, a band that a lot of people know, and a lot of people really like, and I like. I'm not a huge fan of them, but I definitely like them. And this is Dire Straits. I can't believe I just forgot. This is a really good album. It has their big songs on it. Sultans of Swing, Six Blade Knife, great song. Wild West End, Down the Waterline. So great album. They're good. I like them, but I'm not too big into them. Like, I'll listen to the album like once or twice, but I'm not gonna listen to it multiple times. And that was some random guy yelling. I kind of live on the basement, so you're gonna hear a lot of noise. So cool. Yeah, this album is funny. It's this Devo. You probably know the song Whip It. So you probably know the song Whip It. They're just hilarious, Devo. Don't take them serious. If you take them serious, you're crazy. They're not meant to be taken serious. They're a crazy band, and they're funny. They're pretty good musicians too. So pretty good album. I picked this up for like $3, and I think it was worth it. So here's a band that nobody hates and everybody loves. So what comes to your mind when I say that? The Beatles. I don't like the Beatles personally. Maybe the Rolling Stones. Nah. This is Zeppelin. Zeppelin is awesome. This is Physical Graffiti. Got this on vinyl for $15, and I say it is hell worth it. This is a double LP. This is an original pressing in really good shape. A lot of times you find these, but they're really bad. Like, all this stuff's ripped and messed up, but this is really nice. It sounds great too. It's pristine. I think $15 is definitely worth it. I love this album. A lot of great songs. Cashmere's on here, so you know it's really good. More Zeppelin. Here is Led Zeppelin 2. Awesome album. I have 4. That's the only other Led Zeppelin album I have other than these two. I am so looking to get more. Zeppelin's great. The stuff they don't play on the radio is amazing. Because I like Zeppelin, and the reason why I'm not super into them is because that's a plane. But no, that's not it. It's because they're so overplayed on New York radio stations. I don't live in New York. I live in New Jersey, but I live close enough to New York to get radio stations from New York. So hopefully that made sense. But it's just a great album. My favorite Zeppelin song is off of this. It's called Lemon Song. If you haven't heard of it, you're crazy. Crazy wazy. But it is great. I paid $10 for this, and that is awesome. It's in pretty good shape. Like, there's scratches on it, but it doesn't affect the play. It's actually an original pressing, too. So, yeah, Zeppelin is amazing. So, I guess 3 days ago, I went to the thrift store, you know, the one that's notorious where I go, and is in every game hunting video, like the only place I go. You're going to see these in an upcoming game hunting video. But it is Huey Lewis and the News Sports. I was actually going to buy this album for $5 at an antique shop in Somerville. I'm so glad I held off because this one's in better shape and it's only $1.41. It's great. It is his best album, in my opinion. The Heart of Rock and Roll is on here. Heart and Soul. I Want a New Drug. Walk on a Thin Line. Great song, and I Have to Sneeze. Great album. So yeah, great album. And that's not all the Huey Lewis I found the other day. I found this too. This is, picture this. Believe it or not, this is Sealed. I have to sing, but it's not coming. Yeah, it's a pretty good album. It's not that good. Yeah. Give it up. Give It All Up Before Love is a good song. And I'm not gonna open this. I'm gonna keep this sealed. That sneeze went away, thankfully. Sorry for like the stuttering here and stuff. But it's a pretty cool album. And if you hold it up like this, it'll look like that's my body, because that's what it does on the back. So yeah. So one more. To finish it off, I got a new album. Got it off eBay, and the sad thing was, I'm not that into it. Like when I bought it on eBay, I was like, yeah, I freaking love this album, and I overplayed it, and I didn't like it that much when I got it. I was like, and I wasn't having a good day that. Oh, I kicked the tripod. I wasn't having a good day that day anyway. I was kind of pissed off, but it's a good album. I enjoy it, and that is the Black Keys El Camino. As soon as I got into the Black Keys, I was like, bam, love this album so much. Listen to every song on it, and I was like, oh, I got $30 in my PayPal account, and I bought it. It was $30. Could have bought like 20 albums for that. No, not that much, but could have bought about 10 maybe good albums at the Princeton Record Exchange, which I love to go to. And I got it and I didn't like it, and I'm sad. But right now it's just collecting dust. I haven't listened to it that much. Actually, I got the wrong album. There's another album I like way more than that called Rubber Factory by the Black Keys. But I'm not too disappointed. Maybe one day I'll get back into it. But right now it's like my least favorite album in my collection. So guys, thanks for watching. I got a lot of good records, and if you're watching this, thank you. I know my channel isn't just dedicated to vinyl, but I'm glad you're watching this, and I'm glad you like it. Actually, yes, like the video. I've been getting a lot of hate lately, man. What's wrong with you? But that's a plane, and I live by an airport. There's always planes going by interrupting my videos, stupid planes. People have to go everywhere all the time. So, burp. So, thanks for watching. I know a lot of you like records, and I've kind of been neglecting you, and this is for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time, and so will every goddamn plane that goes by.